Hello everybody, it's Joel from Silver Arrow Cars, and I'm here with a bit of a different one. This is our 1965 Citroën 2CV, and as I am told, you call it a deux chevaux. I do not know what that means, and there's a lot I don't know about this car, but I do know cars, and I've driven this one. I hope you've seen our driving video on it. This video, I just want to show you around the car a little bit and maybe explain a couple things to you. Hopefully you're the winning bidder. It is in quite good shape. We've had two of these. This is the second one. The other one you can probably see in our history. We sold it maybe about a year ago or maybe a little bit longer. This is an older one. I believe that one was in the 80s. This is a 1965. I believe they're pretty much the same through all the years. They built 3.8 million of these things, and it certainly got more style than a smart car. 4-passenger manual transmission, a little boxer engine, flat 2-cylinder, 4-speed manual transmission. Interestingly enough, it has a centrifugal clutch. That is quite evident when you're sitting at a stoplight. You can actually be still in gear with the clutch out and you're not moving. And as soon as you give it some throttle input, then boom, you start moving along. So it obviously has been refurbished at some point, but I would say the paint and the condition of the entire vehicle is quite good. There's been care and attention done to every nook and cranny, I would say. The paint shows really well. You know, I would imagine wherever this was painted, it wasn't a super quick job. It doesn't have loads of orange peel. You can see through the fender there. It's quite nice. There's very little chrome. I believe this is just aluminum on the very simple grille here. A little bit of chrome in and around the headlights. We just changed the bulbs on these from the amber to clear to get it to pass government inspection. There's a little bit of kind of pitting or some imperfections in the paint, but overall I'd say it's really quite good. They painted the bumpers at the same time as they did the wheels. The tires passed government inspection for roadworthiness. There's lots of tread on them, and I don't see that they're cracking. All the handles, I guess that guy's, oh no, there we go. Everything's pretty tidy. All the panels, and there's not a lot of them in the interior, those are in good shape. All the glass is relatively good condition. There's some marks in the glass here and there, but no big deal. The upholstery, I'm guessing that was obviously redone. It's in good shape. Really good shape, actually. You can see this foam material that's used in and around the body of the car. No idea if that's what was normal or standard back in the day. We've got the roof rolled back, which is also extremely simple. With one hand, I'm not going to be able to roll it back up, so maybe I'll do that and restart the video, but runs quite well. Believe it or not, it does 80 kilometers an hour or 50 miles per hour on the highway. But yeah, everywhere you look, the paint is in quite good shape. It just needed a really nice polish and detail, which is what we did to it. In the back here, do have a small trunk area. There's your spare. There's the oddball spare parts in that box. Fire extinguisher. It's probably a good idea. Very simple utilitarian automobile. All the lights work. As I said, it's a pretty stringent government inspection to register this in Canada and British Columbia, which is where our head office is here. And we've now exported the car back down to the United States, which is where it came from. This was delivered new in Italy and then registered in Florida and titled in Florida. And then from there it came to us up here in Canada. And it's only been up here for a short period of time, and then it's going back. To get in, interesting how the windows work also. So there's your entry To open the windows, you flip that guy up, pop out your window, and then bonk. That's your window open. Here's your turn signal right here. Headlights on the other side. There's your speedo. This is your choke. Basically, every time we run it, you want to have the choke out, and then this guy over here, that is your starter, and then that's your shifter, and there's your shifting pattern. But what's funny is that it's not up and back, it's in and out. So reverse is over to the left and all the way in, first is all the way out, second is over and all the way in, third straight back, and then I don't know what the S stands for, let's go with sport. But all the dash and the rubbers are all in great shape. Windshield wipers work. Pretty cute little car. I'm sure everybody knows what these are. And to find one in this condition, I don't know what you'd have to spend to do one of these, but I know if you took this to a shop like ours, you'd probably spend, believe it or not, you'd probably spend 20 grand just doing body and paint to make it look this good, and then throw in some more money for the interior and mechanical and all the rest. So, cute little car. Let me just pause the video here. I'm gonna see if I can put the roof up and I'll show you the vinyl roof. And we'll call it a day. So we're back real quick, and I've got the roof on. It's actually funny how these things, so it's just all loose. It's got a little bit of structure to it with some rods here, but essentially you just hook this guy in a tab that's built onto the body. Same thing here. And then you just roll the whole thing back. I will note, I believe it's missing 2 rods that hold it in place when you have it all the way rolled back for in a driving position. I imagine those are easily available, as there's tons of parts for these online, as they built many of them. But specifically, that vinyl roof obviously has been replaced. That is in really good shape as well. There's no cracking. It's still quite pliable and soft. And then that's a glass rear window. What a funny little car. I love it. If you want something that is a better alternative to a smart car, and you can probably take to car shows with little investment, we've got the 2CV for you. We can get this anywhere it needs to go. We're selling it no reserve, and we can ship it anywhere in the world that you need it. Please just ask, and we will help you out. Thank you so much.